There's if people ask me what other color ranger would I want to be like, and I was like, well, I'm happy with the kind of rangers I am, but I started thinking about it. They said, well, besides picking your characters, so I said, I think the coolest for me, because it's my opinion, but the white Dino Thunder is probably, I think, a really cool costume that I'll, definitely fit into. Black and gold, Austin Rung, that's for sure. It was cool. And he had a shield. I was like, he's got a shield. Yeah, he's something. I don't know. So I probably, say it would be a draw, then you'd have to watch the next fight. Thank you.
Hello, M14.
Hello, Rangers.
I actually have 2 questions for you. One, do you like lemons?
Do I like lemons? Well, when I was younger, we didn't have a lot of money, so I asked lemons, at the restaurant, and we put it in water and make my own lemonade for free. But, yeah, I like lemons. But then, I'm not going to suck the lemon you just sucked. You got another one? Ah, very good.
I'm juggling on that.
I've never been asked that question. So it's very unique.
Also, I am a youth leader, and I've been asked to ask every celebrity this weekend this question. So I get asked this question a lot. Your answer on anti-bullying question. What about you would you give to a person who's getting bullied?
Oh, anti-bullying? Oh, well, you've asked the right celebrity I'm at, because that's what I've been teaching for the last 33 years. I actually have an anti-bullying campaign that I do at my schools to teach kids not to get bullied. But the most important thing I teach my kids when it comes to that is to try to build their confidence up. Because if you guys know, sometimes with a lot of people, and even actors, I don't care, myself, we all deal with self-confidence issues, right? And I try to teach my kids to walk high and hold their head up high, because then they won't become the victim. But at the same time, and through the martial arts, with the brotherhood of dedication, respect, cooperation, discipline, confidence, attitude, self-respect, are the codes of the dragons. I teach the kids not to be bullied, and I teach the kids that the people that do bully, have a lack of self-confidence, a lack of fitting in to where they want to be, and trying to feel better about themselves to lower someone else's self-esteem. So I would say, don't get bullied. I mean, start a martial arts program, because that's what I did. And,
that's what I did too.
Yeah, and just don't get bullied. There's a lot of bad stuff going on out there, and it's unfortunate. But I believe we all band together and get some proper training, not physical training, mental training, because that's what martial arts does. It's physical, mental, and spiritual. And martial arts gives you that mental discipline to say no to drugs. Gives you that mental discipline to stay healthy, stay fit. It's a lot, but that's just my opinion on it, so I want to thank you. And any other celebrity, beat that, sucker.
It'd be my favorite.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Frank, I got 2 quick questions and one. First,
check this out, look what I can do.
First one is, can you do the evil laugh real quick? And one question's for my brother. He was always wondering why you went
Look what I can do.
Yeah, he was wondering what was all behind that.
Look what I can do. It's ki eyes. Proper ki eyes come from the bottom of your stomach. In any martial arts style, the ki is developed to help you breathe, but it also developed to help you tighten up your stomach. So any ki eyes that I heard on the Power Rangers show is just like, ugh. And anybody that does train, the ki comes from within, not your lungs, not because your stomach's not tight. It comes from within. And you play this character who you're supposed to be, and that's what Tommy was when I first started. And the ki started changing. Watch the show, listen to the episodes. How even Austin's character started changing into the ki eyes. Because a true ki comes from the bottom of your stomach and not your lungs. So, but most schools don't teach that, so don't feel bad if that's the way you ki. It's just, for me, it's just at my school. And how
I taught in Taekwondo, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I was at the CM Punk panel, and someone asked about your call out to CM Punk.
I didn't call him out. The thing was, first of all, I love CM Punk. Hey, second of all, we'll just do one question, because I want to try to get through everybody, because we're going to be just one question live. But listen, CM Punk's a great guy. I think we should do like a wrestling match between me like on the WW, whatever it is. But it wasn't, I didn't necessarily call out CM Punk, it just happened that way. And then CM Punk said in the middle of his panel that he would fight me, and you haven't, and I said, well, I would fight you, but you can't say that in the martial arts industry if you don't mean it. You can't say, I'll fight you, and then you don't do it. But I love CM Punk. You know, I mean, we'll hug each other, you know, we roll around, do jiu-jitsu, we don't look each other in the eyes, you know. You know, thank you.
Are you really going to be at Power Rangers Mega Force?
That's right. It's next season's called Super Mega Force, and I'll be in there returning as the White Ranger, the Green Ranger, and the Zeo Ranger, and lots of other stuff. So I will be in there. It airs next year. I'm not too sure which date, but it's Nickelodeon 2014 Super Mega Force, because I was singing, what was the song? Whatever. Back in black, but I was back in green. I'm back. You know, dun, dun, yeah. He probably thinks I'm weird.
I like your haircut too.
Yes, very cool.
Super cool.
How you doing, bud?
Good, how you doing?
Good. I want to thank you for coming out, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks for actually having all these wonderful fans in the audience. It sure makes me feel good to see everybody out here, so thank you for that.
Woo!
Which reminds me, I have the Instagram. Go ahead.
I actually wanted to ask you, I do follow you on Facebook, and I MMA all the time. I see everything you do. I want to know what you find that draws your power from. Like, where's your motivation come from as a person?
Well, honestly, you know, everyone thanks me for it. Everyone thanks me for, you know, for all I do for them, but I thank you guys for keeping me in line, because it's a two-way street. If I have to be the superhero, that means I have to stay fit. I have to not do this and not drink and do this. I have to stay who I am. And, you know, thank God, of course, but at the same time, motivates me is the challenge of you can't do it. I hate the whole you can't do this. You know, the whole Green Ranger movie thing, oh, it's not going to happen, I'll make it happen. You will make it happen. We'll do a dark Green Ranger movie, a PG-13, Saban will get behind it, I'll have big riders, it's going to be an awesome movie. And I believe that the power of the fans, but also when something challenges you, you don't run from it, you go to it. And once you go to it, you accomplish that goal, you get up, you look around, and you see your next goal. Don't just stay and celebrate victory in one goal. Life is about achieving and doing things, and that's what kids need to learn, is how to achieve things and how we do things, you know. But I'm going to go ahead and Instagram this. What's up, buddy? Nice shirt. I like that shirt.
Awesome, thank you. I bought it from you. I'm thinking about signing up for a Power Ranger boot camp for the end of the year. What all is going to happen in Power Ranger boot camp? 4 hours training Saturday, about 8 hours training Saturday, and we skydive on Sunday. Optional, of course, but I usually talk to people into doing it. You know, it's training, man. It's the best training you can. I know one guy posted, said, oh, you know, you're charging for boot camps. Like, dude, the experience you're going to have, and forget who I am. Let's just look, I'm a 7-year black woman studying since I was 4. My guys are phenomenal, and they were phenomenal before I became Tommy. So you're going to learn some great training. And I also told the guy, I train in the wind tunnels for skydiving, me and my wife. And I said, that's 800 an hour, and all it does is go like this, blows wind. So if you want to learn something, come on down to boot camp. I was going to call Johnny Bosch real quick if you all want to say hi to him.
Yeah, bring Johnny Bosch. Been looking for him all day.
Let me get him on the phone real quick.
Tell him I say hi.
Testing. I'm going to tell you what we got going on, why he's on the phone. We have something with the Wizard World. Let me get him on the phone.
Okay.
Let's see, I'll talk and we'll see if we can hear him.
Live shows.
Mr. Johnny Bosch. Hey, Johnny, what's happening? What's happening? Hey guys, give him some Wizard World love.
Woo! Black Ranger power!
Also, Johnny's got his band iShine. If you haven't heard it, who's heard it? Let's give iShine a hand.
Woo!
Hey Johnny, I'm sitting with a ton of awesome fans here asking questions, and I thought I'd just give you a call to say hello, ask you what you were wearing.
Wow. All right.
Anyway, I wanted to let people know that me and Johnny Bosch are going to be doing the Austin Wizard World show, and that's going to be awesome. And we're going to be doing the stunt class. So we're going to train people how to be a stunt man and do some Hollywood acting. Johnny, do you have any advice or tell them a little bit about what we have going on over there in Wizard World?
Well, yeah, we're going to be teaching us stunt class. We'll just show off what we go through and some training tips and going over all those things that we figured out when we were doing the show and stuff. So it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Everybody asked me about the tree flip when, and this has been a common question on tour, and I really never got a chance to tell you. Well, I did tell you, but you did not spot me. Well, I was running up a tree in the Power Ranger movie. He said he was going to spot me, and he told me to commit to the flip, so I committed to it. And when I flipped, I hit the ground, and he's saying that he tried to help me, but he didn't. He just stood there. Don't even lie.
No, that's not true. That's absolutely I was there, but you did not commit to the flip. And I do admit that I did not commit to the cat shoe.
That is true. That is true. All right. Well, we're half and half. I did feel like I smashed my face and I was missing my teeth. But I found some rare behind the foot. Listen, Johnny, here's what I think we should do. I just thought about this. In Wizard World in Austin, I will bring some rare, never seen before, and you probably don't even remember filming it, some behind-the-scene footage from us. I'll cut it together like a 2-minute promo, and you'll see us. I don't know if you remember on the streets of Australia where we were filming, we set the camera up on the sidewalk, and all we would see is me running into frame, doing Pak-Sao, Lop-Sao, GKD style, and then we would stop and then look at the camera, and then would run out of frame, and the camera would turn off, and we did that several times on set. That was pretty funny, and me and you always, messed around on set. So how about we bring some behind-the-scenes footage in Austin, the Wizard World, and we'll show some of the guys what we used to go through and how crazy you were, and I was always the good one and you were the bad one.
That's not how I remember it.
All right, well, listen, we just wanted to call you and send a little love to you, man, so everybody say thank you.
Thank you, Johnny.
Say I shine.
I shine.
And honestly, Johnny, look, I know why you were my favorite Black Ranger. I think that you filled the spandex out perfectly, and I don't mean that way. I just want to say thank you. Thanks for being a friend, man, and we all love you here, and we can't wait to see you at Wizard World in Austin.
Woo!
Would you like to say anything before we go? Would you like to tell the fans anything?
That's awesome, and it was your fault.
All right, buddy. Hey, have you ever heard this noise before? I was going to hang up, but I didn't have the heart to. All right, Johnny. Thank you, buddy. I'll see you soon. I'll text you later, okay? Yeah, I love you too, dude. Don't say that. We're on speaker. All right, buddy. See you, man. Bye. All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Bosch.
Woo!
All right, so even though that was random, it's called Zordon. Oh, I'm sorry, Zordon. Zordon died, dude. Didn't you watch the seasons? I didn't either. I didn't know he died. Yes?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, two things. One, I want you to know that when I was little, Toys R Us was totally sold out of all the White Ranger toys, and we drove 8 hours to Rochester, Minnesota from Chicago to pick up not only my toys, but my class, when I was like in first grade, gave me like orders from all the mothers. And we got toys for like 70 people, so thank you for that.
No problem. Yeah, they were sold out. I didn't get them either, man. I had to call Bondi. And I got several of them, but I had to track it down too. And I was afraid the parents were going to fight, like when the Cabbage Patch dolls were released. The moms were like smacking them in the head with the dolls. That was so awesome. I'm not going to lie. I was standing outside Toys R Us going, please, it's going to be so awesome. Let me watch it. Let me film it and put it on YouTube. Although YouTube wasn't around. then of course, my pager went off. You all will remember a pager. Go ahead.
And then I want to thank you because you helped me a lot when I was younger. I got picked on at a very early age, and watching you guys on there, it made me want to stand up for myself. No, I didn't like to punch anyone.
Yeah, well, that's good though, buddy. That's what
But just more self-confidence in myself, and I appreciate that. Also, he also kind of hindered me because I wasn't allowed to bring Power Ranger toys to school after a while. And I used to like hide them in my shoe. And I remember I hid the Green Ranger in my shoe, and they sent me to the principal's office because I was limping, and then they pulled it out and they were like, what is this? So thank you for that.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Hey, good thinking and stuff anywhere else. I appreciate the show.
So I'm just going to remind everybody one question because we have like 20 minutes. So, yeah.
Hello again.
Hey, buddy.
I'm sorry, I never had a partner before. Just kidding. But anyway, just bringing that old school. But my question was, and I never got to ask you this when we were at the meet and greet, but when I'm actually going to college this fall, and I'm actually going to be majoring in either film or video game design.
Nice.
Yeah. So if film was not my, was not going to be a possibility for me, and I went to, my plan B, which is a video game. I had this real good idea of trying to do like a actual Power Rangers video game where it's like a sequel, not the movie sequel, but a sequel to the 1995 film, but continue it in the game just like the Ghostbusters game was designed. So I was thinking for the characters, I wanted to bring back like pretty much everyone from the movie.
You didn't ask me a question. I was just wondering.
Yeah. I was going to say.
All right, I'm just checking.
All right,
It's coming.
so yeah, bringing back like a lot of the original cast, or like if I were to ask you if you want to come back to reprise your role as the voice of Tommy, would you do it?
Well, you know what? The whole thing with the Saban thing is I'm on Saban's team now, and everything's got to be licensed and approved. And I want to definitely work on some like the Green Ranger movie and stuff. And listen, Heim owns the rights. The rights are owned. You can't just go out there and run with it like that. Fan film is just not approved. You know what I mean? And I don't want to touch a fan film like that. For the fans, yes. But I want to get it more on a bigger scale around the world and actually feel like, hey, this is legit. I don't need to be hiding like, So, but yeah, man. I mean, this is all up to Saban, not me, because I've already went to Super Mega for all my fans, and I would have done it for $1, and who cares? I mean, I do it for you guys. So.
So yeah, that's about it.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I don't know if we have time for stories.
We're like such on a time.
Yeah.
And it'd be great if you all have
So
questions
sorry.
for us so we can get through
Try to
everybody
keep
because
it to-
I'm out like.
Oh, no.
Ask your question. Dude.
No, yes,
You have a question, right?
Come on, Deadpool, we want to hear your question.
Yeah, we want to hear your question.
There's no story.
Not the story, the question seems selfish.
Okay, that's okay, we don't care.
Can I meet up with you after this?
You know what? I got about 1,000 other fans that want to too, and I'm gonna get to them. I'd love to see you out there. I'll be
selfish.
Yeah, no, don't be selfish. Don't worry. All the fans will attack you. Don't worry about that.
The photo booth.
They'll be there. I have a photo op. I gotta get in the spandex, so I'm really limited on eating a very few M&Ms.
Hey, how's it going, Jason?
Thank you.
I'm Miguel from Detroit, but just a question. I mean, how the Rangers like they don't.
Deadpool, don't leave. How come? Oh, you are? Okay, buddy. I'll see you afterwards. I'll look for you. I won't forget you. I'll give you a big hug. I promise. Watch. I'm gonna be looking for you. I'm serious.
All right. Just a question. Is how long? Like a lot of Rangers don't stick around long. Like how long would you like if they gave you like a limit? How long would you say like?
I left the show at Turbo. You all know the story if you're on my Facebook page. I just left it because I wanted them to give pats on the backs to the other actors and actually meet them. So I went in there and kind of hosed myself, but got to the point where it was like, it's not about money for me. You can't offer me money. A lot of these cons are like, I'll offer you money. I'm like, no. And if they get me mad, I'll just show up and sign for free in the parking lot because they know me. And so, I actually left the show at Turbo, but look, I'm still here. It's 20 years, so, I mean, 20 years from now, let's ask the question that maybe.
My little sister's 9, and I'm gonna get. I showed her one episode of like the classic, and she just wants to get into it. So
yeah, that's awesome, dude. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Thanks.
In New York, you sang Ice Ice Baby. Can you sing us a song?
Oh, no way, dude. Heck no. I don't like singing. Even the episode of the singing opera song, remember that? It was like, no, I can't do this. You know, can't ever sing. I was like, oh my God, this is so nerve-wracking. Like, that's my fears, like singing, and I know I can try to get out. I mean, I'll bust out in the shower, don't get me wrong. And dancing, and I'll do that in the shower too. You know, and I can wash myself as fast as I want, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so, but in no way singing, dude. Sorry.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, what's up, buddy?
So, I have a bit of...
Hey, were you guys born Q&As today or something? I just want to know. Have you been at, if you're a Q&A today, raise your hand. Because in my Q&As, you guys get crazy. You guys get wild and crazy. Let's get wild and crazy, let's shake it out and get wild. Go.
Sorry about that. I have a young lady here. She missed her photo shoot and her Q&A with CM Punk, and she lost her cell phone. She's had a crush on you for like a while. So would you mind giving her, you know, like something to cheer her up?
What do you mean, like say hi to her?
No, just say something to say.
She here now?
Yeah, she's here.
Where? You're standing by yourself. Oh, hi. I just want to say, oh, sorry about today, but I'll be over there too. It's nice to meet you. And he did a good thing for you. Huh?
I've had a crush on you since I was 5.
Woo! Are you sure you want to tell me that story?
Yes.
Hey. Thanks. Hold up. Don't say call me now. What are you doing? No, don't call me now. Go ahead. Green phone, you like it? All right.
Hey Jay, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I got your tattoo on, by the way.
You got a tattoo?
Yeah, right here.
Sick.
So yeah, back in the day you were popular.
Back in the day you were popular. This is tough. I don't know what this is. Is it not? This is tough. Hey, back in the day you were popular and people loved you. I got a question for you, man. You ever gonna get like that again? Go ahead.
How did you finally feel when you finally became like the Red Ranger, you know, like the character? How did you feel that character?
I felt naked because I had no shield. I was very disappointed because I just love the shield to poke people in the eyes when we're filming. Yeah, they were flimsy. So yeah, it was like one of those. Well, the shield was flimsy. I don't know. Yeah. Thanks for being with me, guys. We have a few people that are here today. Who's not here? Raise your hand. Thank you. Me either. He's just looking at me. He's like, I'm done.
Are you all set?
Is that it? Or?
My question was, you the Green and White Ranger, how did you feel to become leader as the Red Ranger? Just like Austin and John was the Red Ranger. How did you feel to become the Red Ranger?
Oh, I mean, like I said, I felt like no shield. Oh, how did I become feeling leader? I felt good. It was awesome. I mean, I didn't ask to be the leader on the show, but it just happened that way, and I was just really happy and blessed that I was, and given the commands. It was awesome. I was a martial artist since I was 4, so at 12 years old, I was telling people to sweep, 10 push-ups, you know, so it was just awesome. It was just like natural, I guess. Thank you, though, buddy. Thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, I think we do. I think, honestly, I think we need to pick the energy up, right? So when people say a question, we'll be like, all right, let's practice clapping, all right? Let's clap and clap. All right? Even though we're not going to do this, I just got to see the audience. All right, here we go. Ready? And hold on. And one more time. And clap. All right, that's good. Now if someone says something, we go, aww. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Aww. All right, we don't do this, but this is fun. When someone says something, even though we won't, we'll go, boo. All right, ready? Go. Boo. No, you guys are like, boo. All right, what else? Whatever. Let's get really surprised and shocked on the count 3. We're going to be like, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. One more time on this side. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, very good. So every time when someone's done, we'll like pick one. It doesn't matter which one. Well, yeah, the booty one. All right.
Hi, Jason. It's nice to meet you again.
Shocked. Thank you.
I was.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you. I know that you have multiple belts in different martial arts. How did you come about making your own?
Well, it was my own style of martial arts. I was ranked under several federations, BKG Federation, Rising Sun Karate Federation, which reminds me that my instructor, Chris Casamassa, played Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. All right, but before you clap, hold on. There's a show called Bat Sun. right? Is it? Bad son? Hold on, we need to interview because I need to get some footage of this. Because I need to see your guys' reaction, all right? You will record me, okay? And then we'll ask a question and then you will pan to the audience, all right? So here we are in Chicago right now and have some awesome, exciting fans. They're just like crazy. They're just... So here's the question. I was saying my instructor was Chris Casamaster, who played in Mortal Kombat Scorpion. And I'm doing a show right now called Bat Son, which is the White Ranger versus Scorpion. And the question to the audience is this. Who would win a fight? The White Ranger or Scorpion? On the count of 3, you would say who will win the fight. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
White Ranger!
White Ranger. I heard a few, but it doesn't matter, because here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Facebook. You can go to Facebook, and you can vote right now. So I want the White Ranger to win, not because he was my instructor. I just think the White Ranger would totally kick his butt, but that's just my opinion. So go to the website and vote. If you have your phone, vote now, but we get no reception. Sad face. Aww. All right, thanks guys, but that didn't answer your question, but thank you, maybe it did. Very good.
I have a bright future in film.
Hey, it was awesome, but that is true, so cast your votes. White Ranger needs to win Scorpion. Mortal Kombat. White Ranger,
I was just curious, when you were transitioning, out of Power Rangers, I know you're coming back around to it now.
Like you mean when I got out of my spandex when I was done for the night, or?
like.
Because I only wore the pink on the weekends. That was that was just the Hollywood from 12 to 2. So I hope that's not what you're talking about, no?
I mean, like in the years between Turbo and Dino Thunder, and then from Dino Thunder until recently, when you were fighting MMA a lot. When you were first starting to make that transition, I'm focusing on the beginning here. I apologize.
No, I'm looking at these guys high-fiving and acting like a fool. I had nothing to do with you. I'm just kidding. They're all getting crazy.
The last guy I wanted this off, the Green Ranger.
No, I'm not.
You look mad. So when you were first making that transition, did it help or hinder that career that you had a history as a Power Ranger?
Well, yeah, obviously it was more difficult, but now I got respect from everybody. Sure, everybody wanted to beat up the Green Ranger at one point, But, I mean, if you beat me up, then all my fans are going to hate you. And if I beat you up, you got beat up by the Green Ranger. It's a win-win for me. Thanks. Woo! But that is a good question, because there's a lot of Rangers that do not train, that aren't legit. Steve Cardenas is legit. He is a phenomenal black belt jiu-jitsu. I mean, I'm a 7th degree black belt in martial arts, and I'm a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Getting a black belt in jiu-jitsu is super hard. He came and taught a class, and Johnny Bosch is legit. All the other guys who like gymnasts and, Hollywood karate or Hollywood kung fu like this. So, you want to fight? Fight me! Much like Rita. Oh, you Power Rangers! Y'all know what I'm talking about now. I'll try to cover it up when you guys are little. They're little, they'll never know. And now you guys are like, what?
Okay, so I know I don't look it, but I'm 33.
What? That's good though, that's good.
Okay, so I was like totally on board. First season of the Power Rangers, and you were my favorite aside from Red Ranger. But
you guys, I don't care. Don't matter. We're still. Remember that T-shirt I made? I said, sorry, we're still my best friend.
You're still number one. You're still number one, of course. But it killed me when the Yellow Ranger died.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know, like, for the team, because it seemed to me like you guys were such a big family. How did that affect the dynamic of the group?
Well, she was already gone from the show. She already left the show. But that doesn't matter. I had a brother that took my life. He played David Trueheart and, Zio, and he was my true brother in there. So I just had a lot of things going on. I regret not being at a funeral, but I couldn't handle death anymore. It was really hard. And so I paid my respects, on my own and stuff. It was difficult. I mean, if anyone has lost anybody in their life, it's been very hard. One of my best friends died in C2E2 in Chicago that last day when I was appearing on Sunday. It was super hard. You guys got me through that. If you look at my Facebook account, you would never look at, this guy don't even look like he's remorsing, but it's really hard. Sometimes you got to hold emotion and it goes on, which brings up another point. They have this Power Ranger trivia. I really disagree with this Power Ranger trivia because there's a lot of cool Power Ranger trivia, not actor trivia. Imagine playing this with your kid and stuff, and that's one of the questions in there. is who's the original cast member that passed away? It's like, what? I don't understand that. Like, I was really upset when I saw that in the trivia. Asked a few people here that were working on it. That's not the game I want to play. You know, it's one of those downer things that you got to think about, and it's sad for, like, you know, I don't know why that was in there, but I pay respect. She was awesome. I love her. Any death will affect any relationship. You know what I mean? But what happens, our life goes on. And we have to always remember it's a memory, and it's something that we have to live with. And it's something that we deal with every day if you guys lost people before. So,
all right, thank you.
Thank you. Is that a transformer on your shirt? Are you in the wrong Q&A? Because, well, we do transform, never mind. We kind of transform. We kind of stole the idea from Voltron. But whatever.
Anyway, I want to know your opinion. Mecha Godzilla versus the Dragonzord. Who would win?
Well, I'd have to say the Dragonzord, but, you know, Godzilla's no joke either. But see, the thing is, that's his dad, so they wouldn't fight.
That's a good point.
Robot? Doesn't matter. They can still do things like that and have kids.
Thank you.
The opening scene to the first Power Rangers movie had you guys skydiving.
I wish that was me skydiving. I got into it because of that. Is that what your question? If that was me skydiving? Was that your question?
I was going to ask if you got into it after the movie.
Yeah, I got into it afterwards. No, I was just reading your mind. I thought that was cool. But no, I definitely love skydiving, and I was so stoked to get into it. I saw the movie. I wanted to do it, but there's no way they could let us do it. Because if something happened to us, then the whole movie went down the toilet. So I was like, please, and they're like, listen, we got $80 million here. You need to go to your hotel, lock yourself in there, and if you practice, make sure you have padded walls and all the other. And of course, I was like, yeah, sure, let's tree flip and break my face and bust my teeth out. So, but no, and I was just excited to answer your question. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was excited because I love skydiving. So thanks for asking that, man. And I will skyboard. People are asking me, but I'm going to be honest with you. Every skyboarder has passed away. Because it's super, super dangerous. Nobody skyboards no more. So when people are like, oh, I'll get the surfboard, I'm like, all right, but you got to find someone to do it because the risks of skyboarding is very, very high. Because when you pitch your parachute, it wraps around the skyboard and it creates like a horseshoe. So when you can't, your parachute won't open. I've had a lot of friends that passed away skyboarding and stuff like that, but that doesn't stop me because I'm fearless Frank. Watch, I'm gonna get buzzed out with skyboards. It's gonna be sick. Just for you guys, gonna be thanks. It's like, yeah, God. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yes, buddy. You hold the mic like
Put
this.
it right to your mouth.
Watch what I can do. Yes.
Have any
It's okay. It's okay.
She's taking photos though. Like that one? How about this one? How about this one? How about a shock one? How about shock? See, awesome. Go ahead, buddy. What's this question? Oh, how was that visible in Dino Thunder? Yeah, that was crazy. That was good. When you answer the question, then this little kid, you answer how to be invisible. No, you know what happened was I had to when I morphed. What was it again? Help me out. I was invisible when I was in Dino Thunder, and I had